In this video, I'm going to share with you why Apple's recent change on their stance with the right to repair policy may set the precedent for other tech companies just like Future Motion, the makers of the Onewheel, when it comes to access, support, and parts for repairing our beloved devices. But let me share with you the sad story of my friend named Joe. I'll call him Joe to protect his name. Joe is from Canada, and he rode his Onewheel everywhere. He loved it. Then the weather got cold, life got busy, so he put his Onewheel in storage for a season. When the weather warmed up, he took his Onewheel out and he started riding it again. But he noticed that the battery life just wasn't the same. So he contacted Future Motion, and Future Motion said, "Send it over and we'll take a look." $250 later, the board was in the hands of Future Motion in Santa Cruz, California. Future Motion diagnosed bad cells in the battery pack, and because the Onewheel is out of warranty for the battery, which is 6 months or 622 miles, whichever comes first, that's the warranty on your battery, the charge for fixing the board was $360 for a new battery and $50 for the labor, and that's not including the $250 shipping. With Joe's board in California and Joe still in Canada, what options does he have? Take the board back, still a broken board, but he's out $250. Let them fix it, he gets his board back, he's out $650, but at least he has his Onewheel working again. What would you do in a scenario like this? Well, Joe, he decided he'd get it fixed. He was just so put off by the whole experience that he sold his Onewheel right away, and now Joe is no longer in the Onewheel family. And that's why this is a sad story. The right to repair something that we own seems as common sense as the First Amendment, but it's not. It's pretty complicated. Back when I was a kid, if I had a car or a VCR that didn't work, if it broke down, then I would try to fix it. Or I would find a buddy who could help me try to fix it. Or I would take it to the repair shop of my choice. You can't do that anymore. Now companies are going out of their way to lock up their devices, either through software or hardware, so that we can't tinker, modify, or repair our devices. Companies will limit the access to information and to parts that would otherwise allow consumers to fix their devices that they have purchased and that they've owned, using proprietary screws, by even going so far as to putting warning labels all over the place saying that your warranty will be voided. From a manufacturer's perspective, I get it. There are concerns. One of them being safety. I mean, if folks are upgrading their Onewheel and putting in a battery from who knows where and doing it without any good instructions, and then the next group ride, they take it out and they're downtown and their Onewheel bursts into flames, it just doesn't look good on the company, even though it may not be the company's fault for that fire. There are security and intellectual property concerns, and companies like Tesla, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, Apple, you name it, they want to protect the product that they have developed. They've spent a lot of time, effort, energy, and money into this product. The big one being money, because there's a lot of money, you see, in the repair industry. And so if you can have a monopoly on that repair industry, then you've got it made, right? Because if I'm a company and I'm the only one that can repair product X and no one else can repair it, then I can charge anything I like for that repair for product X. And while the company will like that, the consumers don't like it, I don't like it, and the only thing we should be liking is this video. So make sure you go down there and give this video a thumbs up. So Apple just released their self-repair program, which isn't perfect, but it is a right step in the right direction. If you haven't heard, what Apple is doing is they are supporting people that want to fix and repair their devices on their own with the information, parts, and tools to do so. And if you use this self-repair program, it should not void your warranty. This is huge because before, if your phone broke, your only options really were to take it to Apple, to the store, or to take it to a repair shop. Now you can do it yourself. Future Motion, the makers of the Onewheel, seem like they're working really hard to be the Apple of personal electric vehicles. From the way they lock down their devices so that you can't modify them or change them, to the way they unveil their products. If you watch the last Onewheel unveiling, the only thing we were missing really was someone walking around talking while wearing a black turtleneck. I hope that this latest move by Apple, the right to repair move, is something that Future Motion tries to clone. Because how great would it be when I need to do a tire change on these guys over here, that I don't have to send it all the way back to California, but I could do it locally and it would be recognized by Future Motion as an official tire change, not something that could potentially void my warranty. And that's for a simple tire change. How about if you have something more complex like Joe, where you don't know why your Onewheel isn't working correctly? So instead of shipping it all the way back to Santa Cruz, California, because not everyone lives in California or near California, how about I have a regional shop or somewhere local that I can send it to get it diagnosed and potentially repaired? So how do we get the right to repair when it comes to our Onewheels? Well, now that Apple has headed down that road, hopefully other tech giants will follow. And I hope one day we'll be able to have the right to repair our own Onewheels without voiding our warranties. I would suggest starting off simple, just like what Apple's doing. There's only a small list of things that you'll have the opportunity to repair on your iPhones and MacBooks. And with the Onewheel, I would like to see a short list of things that we would be able to repair, things that we have information, instructions, and parts and tools to do an appropriate repair, like a tire change, for example, a battery swap, or a headlight exchange. Then the next step, I think, would be to have certified Onewheel repair shops, places recognized by Future Motion, supported by Future Motion, so that I won't have to send my board all the way back to California, but I can have a repair done locally or regionally. What are your thoughts about this move by Apple, and do you think the Onewheel will follow suit? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, when you ride, wear your safety gear.